Imagine you're having a heart attack. You hear the siren and feel a wave of relief because help is finally on the way. But you have no idea that for the people sitting in that ambulance, your life is nothing more than an obstacle standing between them and their paycheck. The scandal of the Lodz skin hunters is the darkest chapter in the history of Polish criminology, a story about how a publicly funded emergency service turned into an organized death factory fueled by greed and inhuman indifference. At the center of this nightmare was the trade in so-called skins, meaning information about patients who had died. Funeral homes paid outrageous sums for these tips, sometimes nearly 2,000 zloty per body, a fortune in the poor city of Lodz at the time. The mechanism of the crime was simple, but the way it was carried out is horrifying. To avoid wasting time trying to save patients, some paramedics and doctors decided to play God by using a drug called Pavulon. It's a powerful muscle relaxant which, when given to a conscious person, becomes a tool of unimaginable torture. The victim, trapped inside their own body, remained fully aware, hearing conversations about money, smelling the cigarettes smoked by the crew, yet unable to move even an eyelid as their lungs slowly stopped working. They suffocated in absolute silence and isolation, staring into the eyes of the very people who were supposed to save them, but instead became their executioners. The ruthlessness of the perpetrators knew no limits. The most active hunters, like paramedic Andrei N., who was later sentenced to life in prison, were able to kill several patients during a single shift, treating it like routine piecework. Witnesses spoke of intentionally delaying ambulance departures for critical cases, falsifying documents, and an atmosphere of partying at the ambulance station, where, after a successful hunt, crews held drinking sessions paid for with bribe money, cynically referred to as money for tampons. The estimates suggesting thousands of victims are terrifying because they imply that for years, Lodz streets were patrolled by mobile gas chambers, and the healthcare system was unknowingly financing serial killers in white and orange medical coats, people who reduced a human death to nothing more than a line item on a price list.